captain of the World Eaters' Elite 8th Assault Company, equerry to the Red Angel, leader of the Butcher Ward, champion of Khorne, Kharn, the Betrayer. An uncountable tally of skulls collected in the name of the Blood God. Campaigns of brutality and slaughter with no aim but the spilling of blood. The champion of Khorne, Kharn the Betrayer, has challenged the most able champions of every race in the galaxy and dedicated their skulls to the god of war and blood. The Khornate champion Kharn is rightly feared by all races and martial organizations not only throughout the breadth of the Milky Way galaxy, but also within the warp itself. To defend one's planet or race against the champion of Khorne and his horde of lustful killers is to fight against an untold age of murder, martial tradition, and wave of armored bodies that care nothing for their own protection and want only to close the distance, separating your head from the rest of your body. Kharn the Betrayer is the chosen of the blood god Khorne, and the champion who shattered the unity of the most bloodthirsty Space Marine Legion following the years of the Horus Heresy. Kharn, as he is in the 41st millennium, resembles nothing of his original nobility or function as one of the Emperor's finest in the days of the Great Crusade. Kharn the Betrayer is called the champion of Khorne because he is the blood god's rage and purpose made manifest. Millennia gone are the days when Kharn of the World Eaters would seek to temper his Primarch's bloodlust and haste with more considered decisions. Gone are the days when this eternal warrior had the ability or want to form close bonds with others of martial bearing, such as Lord of the Gal Vorbak, Argul Tal of the Wordbearers, or the mortal captain of Engron's flagship the Conqueror, Latara Saren. Gone are the days Kharn wants for anything other than the utterly overpowering need to release his depthless well of anger and bloodlust to spill the blood of all living beings, as he was the first of his legion to be implanted the butcher's nails by his own free will to emulate his genetic father's own. These devices are crudely connected to a legionary's limbic lobe and insular cortex, designed to ensure the only pleasure they feel is from the sensation of anger and all actions and emotions which are derived from it. For a legionnaire to willingly subject themselves to the implantation of a device such as the butcher's nails is not only a testament to the dedication for one's own Primarch, but also a relinquishing of one's own self. For not only will these cortical implants mirror the battle rage and unsatiated need for slaughter that Angron possesses, but they will also force those urges to override all other forms of emotion, motivation, and satisfaction, ideals and feelings which truly mark a being's own personality. Upon the battlefields of Isfahan III during the Heresy, when the traitor legions of the World Eaters, sons of Horus, Emperor's children, and Death Guard took the opportunity to eliminate the loyalist members within their ranks, Kharn fought alongside the traitors of his legion to ensure none of his brothers loyal to the Emperor would survive to prevent the civil war to come. During the years of the heresy, it was Kharn who came closest to ending the life of one of the chief architects of the Horus Heresy, the most hated character within the Warhammer setting, Erebus of the Wordbearers. In the World Eaters' fighting pits, intent to end the life of this unworthy worm in exchange for the murder of Kharn's sworn brother, Argul Tal. As Kharn readied the death blow, the coward Erebus fled through a slice of reality using his Athane blade. Upon the walls of the Imperial Palace during the Siege of Terror, Kharn would build a kill tally of 1 million defenders, basking in the attention of his patron god and the slaughter at hand. So utterly dedicated to the act of war and slaughter is Kharn, that during the Legion Wars within the Eye of Terror, when the traitor legions fled following their defeat at the Imperial Palace, did Kharn betray his own legion out of spite for their perceived cowardice. During this war against the Emperor's children on the planet of Scalathrax, when both sides did agree to a ceasefire from the harsh elements during the night, did Kharn's rage consume him. As a means to continue the slaughter, Kharn would take a flamer to any shelter which would encourage the delay of battle. Kharn set fire to the buildings housing his legion and the warriors within. When his own brothers tried to stop him, he would cut them down, their skulls forfeit for their patron, Khorne. Following this act of betrayal and slaughter, did Kharn split the World Eaters as a united fighting force. There could be no trust or persevering leadership among a band of such ruthless and psychopathic killers. So it would be that their greatest champion and best hope for unified leadership would instead blunten the effectiveness of the most ruthless legion in history in the process of becoming the will of Khorne made manifest. Perhaps this act of brutality would save the wider Imperium and Xeno species of the galaxy from a unified legion's revenge. Khorne cares not from where the blood flows, only that it does. On his path of slaughter leading to the current timeline in M42, Kharn has accomplished one of his greatest goals yet, to take the skulls of the 8 captains of the Legion prior to the betrayal at Scalathrax. In doing this, he has ensured no man can claim authority over the Legion due to previous rank held in the days of the Heresy or Crusade. No, to lead the true Chosen of the God of War, one must prove themselves in combat anew. There will be no rest, no reliance on rank. The true leader of the Legion must be the most capable and vicious in existence. You could be forgiven for thinking Kharn a frothing mad berserker, not given to plans or considerations, but this is far from the truth, and an assumption that has led many Chaos Lords to their deaths. Abaddon himself, War Master of Chaos, has been quoted as stating that there is a dark purpose and intelligence behind the actions of the betrayer. Although the purpose for Kharn's seeming wandering has not yet been revealed, perhaps it is to reunify the Legion and bring about the greatest slaughter the galaxy has yet to witness, in the name of the God of War and Blood. Now in the dawn of M42, Angron, Demon Primarch of the World Eater Legion, is set to enter the material plane once more. What will we see of Kharn's betrayer? Will Kharn's butcher horde be poised ready for his emergence from the war, with the aim to attack Armageddon once more? Will Kharn live up to his epithet and lead his band of berserkers and cultists to pursue his own ends away from the will and demonic hordes of his genetic father? Will Angron and Kharn meet? If so, will the two greatest champions of Khorne battle one another, or will they see past their urge for slaughter and unite? With the World Eaters Codex set to release in early 23, and with the new law soon to arrive in the form of the Arcs of Omen, we, at Titan Wargaming, will be sure to cover any new law or developments, especially those relating to the greatest of the traitor legions and their own champion, Kharn, the Betrayer.